taking a look at the final 5 stories we're following today. A new report indicates child poverty in Canada is on the rise, reversing years of progress. The report found nearly 30,000 children fell into poverty last year. Researchers say the country is approaching levels last seen in 2017, suggesting that at the current pace, it would take nearly 400 years to eliminate child poverty completely. The report makes several recommendations, including strengthening the National Poverty Reduction Plan, boosting the Canada Child Benefit, and investing more in childcare and housing. Healthcare advocates are in Ottawa today calling for action to reverse a concerning cancer trend. Cervical cancer is the fastest growing type of cancer in the country, and experts say it is almost completely preventable. Most cases are caused by HPV, and there is currently a highly effective vaccine available. Canada has a goal of eliminating cervical cancer by 2040 by vaccinating 90% of kids under 18. A group of retirees from Guelph and Wellington County are breaking down barriers for people in need of repairs and renovations. The Carpenters crew helps families and charitable organizations with all kinds of projects by doing the work for free or low costs in hopes of strengthening community along the way.
We do a lot of painting. We probably painted about 50 offices during that time and a few homes. We do yard work, we do light construction, and we do install a lot of shelving in warehouses for organizations like Women in Crisis or Meals on Wheels in Kitchener.
At 6, CTV's Alexandra Hollick will have more on the group's current work with Royal City Mission and how others can get the help they need. Pink Shirt Day, the annual anti-bullying campaign, is being marked across the country.
The first perspective that we got to challenge is this idea that snitches get stitches, because that concept continued to keep a group of students quiet while their colleagues are being physically and verbally abused and nobody's doing anything about it. And the last one is this idea that asking for help is a sign of weakness. And every time I share this, I get really emotional about it, because when I go to the school, there is a lot of pain between these walls of the schools. The level of suffering that these kids are going through. Our generation of youth have never been more isolated and more lonely than before. So there is a need to continue to empower them and encourage them to ask for help.
Pink Shirt Day was first organized by a group of students in Nova Scotia in 2007 as a show of support for a boy who was bullied for wearing pink. The anti-bully campaign is recognized across the country and as well in New Zealand. The Pink Shirt Day organization has raised more than $3 million for youth anti-bullying initiatives since 2008. Well, finally for us tonight, an unusual arrest in Ohio showed how one man's trash may be another man's escape plan. Take a look. A sanitation worker was startled opening a trash can. A police dash cam captured the moment as a man pops out of the bin and makes a run for it. Authorities say they lost sight of the suspect earlier in the day when he fled from a traffic stop. In the end, the getaway plan proved to be rubbish. The suspect was chased down and taken into custody. Oh my goodness. You never know what you're going to catch on camera nowadays.